The polygamous sex. A man's right to the other woman. Esta Vilar. True love. Imagine a film script containing the following scene. Sun, sea, a deserted beach, a man and a woman. The man: darling, you're so quiet. Anything wrong? The woman: it's nothing. He: come on, tell me, what is it? She: I don't know how to make you understand. He: how to make me understand what? She, after a pause: I want to leave you. He: another man? She: yes. He: are you sure you love him? She: yes. He: more than you love me? She: I can't go on without him. He puts his arm around her shoulder: how wonderful. She: what did you say? He: I said, that's wonderful. Go ahead with him. She: you're glad? He: why shouldn't I be? She: then you no longer love me? He: on the contrary. She: you still love me? He: I love you, so I want you to be happy. What did you expect? At this point in the scenario, if not sooner, the producer reading it picks up his phone and dials the author. Are you out of your mind? He asks. He had ordered a love scene, but this certainly was no imaginable real love scene, was it? In a real love scene, the man would at this point crack his wife's skull, or at least give a good imitation of doing it. Then he would leap into his car, drive off, with tires screeching, to beat up his rival. But the author is not inclined to make any changes. If the man really loves his wife, he would behave as outlined in the script. True love is selfless by definition. If the producer is willing to debate the matter, the discussion would presumably turn on there being two kinds of love: forgiving or vengeful, self-sacrificing or possessive, the love that gives or the love that takes. Is it so? Are there really two kinds of love, opposite in nature, between a man and a woman? Or is only one of these the real thing, the other a fake? How is it possible that an experience every adult must have had at least once in his life, a phenomenon thoroughly explored by generations of psychoanalysts, the favorite age-old theme of writers, composers, artists, can still be the subject of so much misunderstanding? What is love? The protege and the sex partner. If we are going to speak of love, we must begin at the beginning, that we live and find ourselves surrounded by life must be based on certain principles. Where there is life, in other words, on this or any other planet, there must be some process that tends to create life out of dead matter. Now, if we mean by life the general principle of change, what Darwin calls variation and selection, then death, or destruction, must be part of the process, or else we would quickly run out of the stuff upon which change subsists. A living being must, accordingly, fulfill at least three basic principles of life. 1. Sustain its own life, self-preservation, pass on its life to another organism before death. 2. So that life can go on, reproduction. 3. Preserve the life of its offspring until it becomes capable of taking care of itself, nurture of the young. A human being's life depends as much as any other upon these principles of self-preservation, reproduction, and nurture of its young. Without them it could not exist. The instinct of self-preservation is asocial, in that it is concerned solely with the self. Reproduction and nurture, on the other hand, are social mechanisms. Reproduction, sweetened by the sex drive, perhaps because it is not a sufficiently powerful motive in its own right, cannot be accomplished without a partner. And the breeding or nurturing instinct is also directed outward, towards others. Those others, whom we need to satisfy our social instincts, are tilde depending on which of these two drives they serve, our sex partners or our dependents, objects of our protection, protégés, wards, whichever. Clearly these two social instincts are the biological basis of love, since their most intense and lasting manifestation, the attachment to a sex partner or to one's own child, is love. To have a lover or a beloved is happiness. The lover seeks out the beloved for the satisfaction of his sexual needs as frequently as possible, and says, "I love you." When the relationship breaks up, she suffers pangs of unrequited love. This condition lasts until a new love object is found. When the love object is one's child, natural or adopted, one protects it. The protector will risk his life for his dependent, will want only the best for him or her, will assure him or her of his love. To lose the child means great unhappiness. It means to have lost the thing I loved most in all the world. No matter which we are referring to, dependent or sex partner, we use the same word for what we feel, love. And yet the same word designates two radically different kinds of bond. To arouse the protective instinct, the dependent must fulfill certain conditions greatly at variance with the conditions that make the sex partner attractive, and vice versa. The specific characteristics of the other person determine the nature of our biologic response. Ultimately, they determine the kind of love we shall feel for that person.